All right, another day, guys. Creatine, filled it up with some sketchy, super cheap creatine I bought in Poland because no supplement company wants to sponsor me. So, guys, get me a sponsorship. Dry scoop, eyeballing it. Far away mug. Let's go. All right. So yesterday I made $8,476. That's split between Mediavine, Amazon, FanFuel, Cell Health, and OnlyFans. Had a pretty good day on Mediavine. I think it's because of the Q4 ticking up. We did $4,035, whereas Amazon roughly is at $3,700. FanFuel only at $200 again. Not sure what's going on right now, but Cell Health is also halved by 200 at 200. OnlyFans is the only thing that's up day on day. We're up to $340 right now. I think rankings are back on that side, baby. So how do we find out that it was 3,700 on Amazon yesterday? We have to do some rough maths. We're down 10K from day on day, but 67K is roughly. I just do quick maths, man. I don't stress about it. So I just take the average between the two, just make it 3,700 and call it a day, man. So a lot of the teams were off yesterday. It was like a national holiday in Kenya, so not many people working. But yeah, I think we are not on track for the site launch of the DR90 for tomorrow because, yeah, we had there was a site issue with the proxy. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but set up via the WordPress instance is set up via proxy. So yeah, that messes things up, but hopefully it'll be back up today. What else did I do yesterday? I think a lot of keyword research was done. A lot of planning was done for the video that's going out this weekend because I'm out on a trip. I'm not going to be filming these dailies for you guys. But I have something special in store. It's more of like a YouTube-centric, YouTube native type of video. So stay tuned. Make sure if you guys see the video go out on Saturday, make sure to click it. All right. Spent a lot of time doing it. Hopefully it does well. Already found a sponsor for that, so that's really exciting. All right, so for today's tip of the day, I just want to go over, because I got a lot of questions about this and pretty much how we're structuring our directories on the niche site. You can pretty much launch a directory on just about any niche. For example, if you have an architecture site, you could do architecture directory. If you have honestly, for far and away, I could do architecture directory. I could do an interior design directory. Heck, I can do lawn care directory if I want. And then you just charge money to be for people to be listed at number one. So before I get into the URL structures for the directories, I guess I'll leave this in the comment section. Give this away for free. But guys, we need to have an agreement. In exchange for this like free info, could you guys just sign up for my newsletter? You don't even have to open the email, but it would help if you did. It would help a lot, and it's free. So like, if you don't want to pay me money via like the advice community, can you at least do this, please? Anyways, right before we get into the URL structures, we can talk about how you get the information from, like to fill out the directory. So there's a couple ways. There's one, you can, if you want to do like an SEO firm directory, you can scrape another directory, for example, Clutch. I'm not sure about the legalities of scraping, so don't quote me on this. Number two, you can use something like Outscraper. And as you see, we've already targeted like several different types of directories. Interior designer, real estate, comedy, daycare. You guys can come after me, but you guys probably won't because majority of you don't take action. I know that. So hopefully you guys do come after me. That would be great. Anyways, so yeah, those are the two ways. You can scrape another directory for information, or you can use like a tool like Outscraper to scrape Google Maps listings and then just fill out your directory that way. And I guess we can talk about why and the money you can get from it. So let's talk about clutch.co. What they rank for is best SEO companies. And I know for a fact several companies on this list pay upwards to like $100K a month to be listed at number one on this directory. So there's a lot of money to be made here. All right. So guys, get into it. I won't talk about the technical side because that's not my expertise. But there's a lot of like directory themes that where you can do WP all import plugin, and then you can import those listings into the site. There's a lot of ways to do it, so I won't get into it. Good people to follow are the programmatic people on Twitter. So like Ian Newtall. Yeah, there's a lot of people who do it. Anyways, let's talk about URL structure. I think there's 3 ways to do it. One, I have other sites where I do directories. I'm just using Indexy as an example. At its peak, before it got slapped by the Google algo update, probably because I'm like using the dirtiest like link tactics in the past. But anyways, this was ranked. I believe Vancouver was ranked front page at one point. But anyways, the structure goes like domain.com/country/region/city/niche. So that way you can do like best Toronto digital marketing company, best Toronto SEO company, best Toronto web design company. And then it's like a nice flow. The breadcrumbs go like best SEO company Canada, best SEO company Ontario, best SEO company Toronto. Pretty much that's the breadcrumbs. I recommend doing this if you plan on expanding into other niches. And the second type is care.com. So if you guys want to see what a great directory looks like, I would highly suggest checking care.com and just kind of mimic what they're doing. Obviously, they have a lot of budget. They raise a ton of money, and they're going to clap you left and right if you go after their niches. But, you know, hey, you could try it out anyways, right? So what do their... Like, let's dissect their URL structure. So what it looks like is domain.com/niche/city region. I'm not a fan of this, but it's a great way if you are, how do I say, if you have like a target industry, like theirs is anything in, I don't know, like healthcare or pet care, et cetera, et cetera. So they can kind of get away with this. But if you see the breadcrumbs, it's not the best, right? So it goes pet care, which is iffy, and then pet care, which goes into pet sitters, which goes into pet sitters in Alabama, which I guess is the region, and then pet sitters into city. Not a fan of this. They could have done it a bit better because if you go into each one, let's go into each one and just like take a look at it. It should be like a sitemap of each one, I'm guessing. Haven't taken a look at it yet. So pet sitters makes sense. Yeah, see, pet sitters in Alabama, this stuff is just a sitemap, which is fine, but I just wish the URL structure was a bit tighter. Like, it's fine, but they could have done slightly better. And number 3 is the lazy person's way of doing a directory. Domain.com/city/region. Pretty much, niche-city-region. Easiest way is a very flat hierarchy. You're very pigeonholed in terms of like scalability that way. But one Canadian directory is doing this very well, which is called 3 Best Rated. I think you would see them in the UK as well. But anyways, yeah, they do something like this. I'm pretty sure like the industries where we entered, we are clapping them left and right. So this isn't the best way. I firmly believe it. But hey, they're making money somehow, right? So what does it look like exactly? Breadcrumbs goes right here. Homepage, Richmond, BC, so which is just city region, and then the service. And let's take a look at city region. Yeah, see, it's pretty much like just a sitemap of all their services in that region, which is fine, but it could be tighter and they would probably rank better. But these are just your 3 options. Don't want to go too in depth into it, but there's a lot of money in directories, guys. I won't go into the technicals of it because it's not my forte, but there are themes out there who does this, and then you could just import them all using a plugin. Hope this was good today. I'm not too sure about this one. It's not my forte, but we're making money from it. So hey, I guess there's money to be made, right? But yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention that after you create something like this and after you start ranking, how do you go about getting clients, right? So there's a couple ways. There's cold emailing. There's like laser targeted outreach. There's cold calling. What I found was I like to reach out to people in my network and then ask them like how much they would pay to be listed at number one in a certain city. And then after you create a directory for it, you start getting then you reach out to these people once again. And I found that was the best way to get clients. Cold outreach, these guys are getting pounded by like Indian SEOs all day. No offense to my Indian brothers out there, but you know, you guys are just too good at cold dialing, right? So like they're sick of it. So that's why the cold emails, I've been sending like 200 emails a day to real estate agents for a fact. And hey, it's been tough, all right? We've got a couple interests like pricing requests, but nothing closed really. So yeah, we'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, you just have to do some sales, which is also not my forte. But hey, there's money to be made, all right? It's easier in some niches and harder in others. For example, after you rank, it's very easy to find clients in the supplement industry. This is different because we're talking about local, but I'm saying like in another industry, for example, if I rank for best protein powder, people are willing to pay upwards to 20 grand a month to be listed at number one. So yeah, if you guys want me to go over like how I do retail rank and rent, let me know. And yeah. All right. So time for your questions. If you've watched up to here, could you just like comment local directories in the comment section below? And if you have any questions for me based off today's video, today was not my best work, but I think hopefully I uncovered or like unlocked some sort of like monetization technique for you guys, especially ones with a bit of like tech background. I think this one would be a good one for you. Anyways, today I want to call out, there's 36% of you who are not subscribed to my channel who watched my video yesterday. So if you guys are watching today, could you just subscribe? It's not that hard and it's free. Like, what are you doing? Come on. All right. So please subscribe and drop a comment if you have any questions today. So let's do this rapid fire. Is this service still working for you? I don't even know which one you're talking about. I guess you're talking about, I would check it out. I would Google their service and try to find another form. Anyways, where do I hire my writers? We use primarily AI and human edited, and they were just previously, it was like acqui-hire. Yes, I do have a project manager. Would love some tips of vendors for building backlinks to Parasite SEO pages. Guys, if you want to push your Parasite SEO, like if you publish a Parasite SEO page and it doesn't go to like number one immediately or top 10 immediately, I would wait a couple weeks, see where it ends up. But ultimately, if you need backlinks, guys, link is in the description. We sell backlinks. What are you doing? If you need backlinks, just buy niche edits from me. Niche edits are good enough for Parasite. If you want PBNs for it, check out my link buildings case study. Yes, let's get me a creatine sponsorship. Thank you. Koala write-up. Why do you always do best product name? So got it. So why not best product name? Because, okay, so there's an issue with, right, okay, so best always has a higher purchase intent than natural gas grills for outdoor cooking. Natural gas grills for outdoor cooking, if you Google that, Google will most likely show you the intent is a product page. It's not a listicle. So there's an intent mismatch if you target that keyword. Marco asks, what do you recommend for setting a redirect? Okay, I use the redirection plugin on WordPress. It's very easy. Wondering if those helps with domain authority. Those redirects do not do anything. Basically, why do I do that? Yeah. Yeah, test out that Parasite SEO for your local tree service. It's gonna rank probably. Do you think size like medium? Yes. Well, LinkedIn for Parasite is working right now, but it's not. It probably won't work in the future. Backlinks would you use to boost? Guys, check out my niche edit service. All right, it's in my description. Parasite SEO. Thank you. I don't play Call of Duty, unfortunately. Loving these videos. Thank you. I play Top Lane and Cho'Gath for League of Legends. What's the most efficient way to take a DR50 to 70s? Well, if we're talking strictly metrics, which you shouldn't be focusing on, by the way, guys, don't focus on metrics. These are just third-party metrics. As much as I love Ahrefs, and I think they're like probably the most accurate, I don't think you should be focused on metrics. You should be focused on like just traffic and honestly just revenue. But if I were to take DR50s to 70s, what would I do? I would try to find PBN suppliers that would do homepage links. So homepage links boost DR very quickly. Thank you. 6K subs, man. We got to hit it before the end of the month, or I got to go to weekly videos instead of daily. How would I find partners without building in public? Then you have to do laser focused sales. All right. So what would I do exactly? So if I wanted to work with someone like a startup, I would find the founder on Twitter, and then I would create a video. I would literally create a video and tweet it out. So, hey, here's exactly what's wrong with your site in SEO sense, and here's how I would monetize better. DM me if you need help. So you have to put in work for each one because you have to you don't have a name for yourself, unfortunately. No offense. So when getting into SEO, I would start by doing a local ranking rent and see how high you can rank. Yeah, if you have little money to invest, do that. The niche site route it's a long and hard one. Using your realtor example, as well, if you didn't. Okay, so I guess what he's asking is instead of top 3 Vancouver realtors, what if I did top Vancouver realtors? How do you pick your favorite realtor? The thing is, there's an intent mismatch. If you Google best anything right now, they have listicles, and people just want listicles. So you probably won't rank. How do I track conversions? If someone redirects via index link, you can't track conversions, but you can track clicks. So you just tell them how many clicks you sent them. How much can you make with rank and rent? The sky's the limit, man. You can make up to probably 10K a month, depending on the city, if it's large enough. What cash plugin? I think it's WP Rocket I'm using. How do you get your rank and rents to rank super easily? Guys, it's not super easy. This is an overnight success, like 10 years in the making, all right? But how do I do it? I pick a low competition industry where people are ignoring that niche. For example, roofers in Burnaby. I saw one rank and rent. Love this style video. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Parasite. When you build a directory, do you use WordPress? Yes, we use WordPress. We build it out semi-manually, and we use, I think the stack is, God, I forgot. It's like GeneratePress or like Astra or something like that. Don't quote me on that. Thank you. Dude, niche edits. Are you guys seriously asking me about niche edit suppliers? Guys, link in the description. Please buy my links. Unique advantage to pitch your directories to sell them listings. How do I convince them? You convince them by showing them that you rank on Google. So I would just say, yo, literally I rank for best Vancouver realtor. Pay me. You'll get clicks. And if not, guys, like it's hard to convince them, you know? With your directory, rank and rents, how do you structure deals, pricing? Depends on the industry. A realtor can stand to make $200K a sale in Vancouver. So you can charge out the ass. Whereas if you rank and rent a freaking like, I don't know, like a towing company, these guys can't be paying like $2K a month, right? They probably be at the $100 a month. If you don't have any tenants, you can go with like an affiliate network. You can send clicks and calls to an affiliate network like Ring Partner. No questions. Thanks, Mo. Really appreciate it. I'll respond to your Twitter later. Just trying to get this video out. How do you edit the Outlook India article if the client leaves you? You can fix the redirect. So if using the redirection plugin, you can just redirect to whoever you want. I'd just redirect it to my homepage and be like, hey, get an SEO audit. You know what I mean? Can you suggest some WordPress plugin for Rank and Rent? Would you use Generate Press? I forgot the other one. I'll drop it in the comment section. Sorry, guys. Thanks, Jack, for your ongoing comments. Kevin's PDN for the local tactics. What with the tier 2s? Can you explain? Can you do this with a fresh domain? Yes, I agree with Vortex. Do not point Kevin's PBN directly at your site. That's you're asking for the clapping. Appreciate it. I think that's it for today. I can't get to these. I'm sorry. Thanks for the comments, guys. All right, long video today, guys. I'm sorry. I'll try to speed things up. There's too many comments, right, and questions. If you guys like today's video, please comment question down below. And guys, comment local directory as well. Really appreciate it. See you tomorrow.